Afternoon traders. This is Shagun Chart 247. Today is the 20th of 8th, 2021. We've got the Euro Pound trade for this afternoon, and this setup is interesting. Let's look at the daily chart. The last action of the daily chart is a lower low. Okay, we measure the highs to the low, and we find price in the sell zone of the daily chart, which is this red box between the 37.5 and the 61.8. Okay, so that's very interesting. The 4-hour chart in the sell zone, you can see that move down here. Okay, so what uh what interests us in this, and there's a setup that I want to quickly share with us. We trade 4-bar rules. Okay, we need to see something that capture our imagination. Basically, this candle here is what we call a trigger candle. This is weak bottom, strong top candle. Or people can call this pin bar or whatever. Or what that means is this top is strong and the bottom is weak. Okay, so that's a candle that sets something up. Then we want to see the what does that candle print on the lower time frame, because this is 4-hour. This candle, all we can see is just one candle, but if we go down to the smaller time frame, we will be able to see how this candle actually, what is the impact of that candle on price. Okay, I like to use 5 minutes chart, and this is what happened this morning. I've drawn out all the momentum, the structures and stuff. So we can see yesterday we had a nice up day, but price went into the sell zone of the daily chart. So that candle, the impact of that candle is we have this momentum high. Price came below after trading the momentum high. So this, the whole move here from here to here, is a complete wave structure, and that's very important. This move from here, because this is the structure 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that is a wave structure complete, and the rule is for the trend to continue, the structure must not be broken. And this 4-hour that we just referred to, that is the impact of it. And price moved from that momentum high and closed below the structure, or at least traded below the structure with more than one candles. That's very important. Then we mark that low, okay, because this now is the momentum low. If we switch to the line chart, you can clearly count the wave from the line chart. 0 1 2 3 4, extended 5 to the downside, extended 4 to make 5. Okay, and that is a complete wave structure in terms of just single swing on the 5-minute chart. So we see it is valid. All right, so now we know that before we can't be selling here. We don't want to be selling the low. We want to see price coming back inside this range, okay, because this is a well-defined range for us now, and we want to see if there's going to be a continuation or a failure. So we count the wave as well: 0 1 2 3 4, and a lower 5. That is the giveaway. This here is the giveaway. This 4 is a structure in terms of in its characteristics. This is a structure and is a long structure. We are expecting this to make a higher high. If those buyers that got involved from here are strong, this should give us a higher high. But this 5 failed to make a higher high. We are building this up from the bigger time frame all the way to the smaller time frame. We're not just making decision based on one time frame. And this is an indication that this structure, this momentum low, okay, is going to cause a trend change, because this is a trend changing pattern. And we should be expecting further decline in price in the euro pound today, unless price break above here. If price remain below this high, we're going to see more to the downside. And also because now we have started seeing this wave structure has broken down. Price did not make a higher high with this last leg. That adds to the confidence that as long as price remain below this high, which is the 85, 82 area, now we have a New York session. The range of New York session is actually very nice as well. Let me measure this up. 3.5 pips. That's peanut. So, excuse me. Trade below here will give us a capitulation in price to the downside. We can start counting the wave structure to the downside. Once we have a new lower low, this now becomes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is currently forming. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we should have 5. And this 4 should be extended. That confirms the proper break that we're expecting. And look at what is here. This is daily high number 1. So we are breaking down the high of the day. Where will it go? Where does it come from? That's the question you ask. This daily high came all the way from here. So this here is your technical target. If this happens and price start breaking below this red line, that is a trend change. That means this secondary trend has changed to the downside. And the interpretation of this on a bigger scale is that pound might now have a new lease of life to the upside. It's still above there. This has been a frustrating pair. I took it twice, one yesterday and one this morning. We closed the trade. It didn't go anywhere. The dollar yen is still, we are still short on the dollar yen. The 61.8 did not, price did not get to the 61.8, which is our stop loss, and this was our entry. At the close of that candle was our entry. We are still like break even now, so but that's okay. Today is Friday. This could lead to a strong carry trade for a couple of days, so let's see how that will work out. But that's basically what I'm looking at for today. This is an interesting setup. As long as we remain below the 85, 82, I expect further decline in the euro pound. If price break this high, we're gonna have an explosion to the upside. That will mean the short covering rally continues, and this is 61.8. That means price will escape the sell zone, and the next level, if that happens, is this 74, 76.40. If price manage to break this high and break the daily structure, there's another daily structure, 86.45. Okay, so this is very important. If this is gonna work out, we need to see price below this red line and with momentum as well. Okay, so that's it for the analysis on the euro pound. I wish you a successful trading day and have a blessed week.